Do not attempt these techniques yourself without consulting a professional. On this episode of The Dog Whisperer.
She's made attempts to bite children, joggers. We've become the neighbors from hell with the out-of-control dog that everyone's afraid to go near.
Contessa goes crazy watching the television whenever an animal would come on. We virtually can't watch The Dog Whisperer.
As soon as he sees another dog, he's like walking towards prey.
Bringing a baby in. I don't trust him. I don't know how he's going to react in any given situation.
We just don't know what to do about it.
Something needs to be done.
We consider Caesar to be our last resort.
No! When good dogs go bad, there's one man who's their best friend. Cesar Millan.
No dog is too much for me to handle. I rehabilitate dogs, I train people. I am the Dog Whisperer.
One day we went to an adoption day at a major pet supply warehouse. We just really didn't see anybody that looked good to us or that fit our needs. Lo and behold, Pasha was kind of the last dog to show up.
When I saw her, I was thinking she will be perfect.
Pasha's extremely affectionate. You can see there's a lot of love in her. We call her Squeaky because she gets excited and rolls on her back and starts making these kind of squeaky noises.
We love her very much. She's with us over a year. She's like part of our family, part of our life.
It was the next day that I think I noticed she really became much more aggressive. The first thing she did was she went after a dog who was walking by and attacked it. My wife can't even hold her because she's surprisingly strong, so I need to walk her, which looks odd because Harley, our other dog, is a good 3-4 times her size. But there's a lot of power in that small, compact body of hers. She's made attempts to bite children,
animals,
joggers,
bicycles.
We've become the neighbors from hell, the people with the out-of-control dog that everyone's afraid to go near.
We tried many different things. We tried medication, we tried spike collar.
We've tried group training. We were asked to leave the group because we were too disturbing to the other dogs.
Everything what we do not really working for us.
It's making our lives incredibly difficult because we don't like attention drawn to ourselves. We sort of enjoy our quiet little world. I can see all her anger and animosity is definitely fear-based. I can identify with that myself, and I just know that if we gave her up, if she went to the pound, there'd be no way that they could adopt her out, and she would end up being put down, and I don't think I could live with myself if I let that happen. I feel like we're her last opportunity. We love her good side enough to want to deal with her dark side.
Dog behavior expert Cesar Millan is known for his ability to work with aggressive dogs, which he calls his red zone cases. Many times, Cesar is the last hope for these pets and their owners.
So how can I help you guys?
Pasha seems to have an aggression problem towards other dogs and people in public. It's really out of control.
So how many dogs have you owned in your life?
This would be my 4th dog.
Never experienced something like that before?
No, I've always had sedate dogs,
okay.
You know, just dogs who like couch potatoes for the most part.
Well, you know you're the luckiest man on earth, right?
Yeah, I guess I've been.
Yeah. This is the dog that brings the other side of you. The other dogs that just nurture who you are. So you don't have to change anything about you. You can just be the passive guy. It's not that the dog has a problem. It's the dog lives with a human who don't know how to control dominant mind.
She does a lot of leg humping.
A lot of what?
Leg humping.
Leg humping? Oh, see, that's bad. To who?
Me mostly.
He and Harley.
Harley too? Oh, poor Harley. Whew. That's a really bad one. So what do you do?
I usually, shake her off. But she'll run around and then come back.
Yeah, because you didn't follow through.
And some people had suggested, oh, let her know that you're in charge, put her on her back.
Yeah.
You know, and I did that and she bit me. So.
She bit you?
Yeah, she's bitten me on the head, she's bitten me on the hand.
Because that means she has no respect for outside humans and inside humans. If she doesn't have 100% respect towards you, less likely for her to have 100% respect to other people who don't live with her. Now, the way we change that is by you learning to master the walk. You really have to understand how to walk a dog. Where is she sleeping? Inside? Outside?
She sleeps in our bed between the two of us.
Mm-hmm. And any problems with that? I mean,
beside the obvious problem, when we do try to move her, she becomes really aggressive, and we usually try and snap at us.
And that happens every day?
Pretty much every night.
And so you guys are happy? Is that like a normal?
We could be happier.
Yeah. So what about the dog sleeping on the floor?
She has a doggy bed.
Doggy bed.
And?
She uses it occasionally, I guess when she's tired of us.
But not because you guys made the decision.
No, because she decided to.
But how come you guys don't make decisions for her? What do you do for a living?
I'm a network administrator for a bank.
Are you the pack leader?
Just by
manager, boss?
Manager.
All right, that's pack leader position. You don't like it?
It pays well.
Well, yes, but it's just the fact that you see yourself as pack leader.
I honestly,
You don't want to see yourself like that?
No, but speaking job-wise, I don't particularly enjoy like telling people what to do.
What about if people tells you what to do?
I take direction well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Same way.
Same way? You guys were meant for each other.
That's what.
Nice.
That's what we think.
Yeah. Wow. Just the fact that he said, I don't enjoy telling people what to do, it was going to be an obstacle. How are we going to do it, guys? Since you don't like to tell people what to do.
I guess we're just going to have to suck it up and go to it.
That's my man now. All right, so let's go practice some leadership.
Okay.
Give me 100%, guys.
Okay.
100% for the time that I'm here. Just give me 100%. I start by asking them, let's go claim the bedroom. That to me was obstacle number one. Oh, they're both playing on the bed. I want them to see how simple it is to claim your bed back. Just tell her to get out of there.
Pasha, come on, come on, come on. Pasha, come on, off the bed. Pasha, come on. Pasha.
She's not taking you serious, huh?
No.
Now, choke chain all the way in the top. It's easy access. This is good. I want this. That's a protest. There we go. Now I'm gonna clean the bed. The whiny thing is part of a protest. It's not that she's crying, so don't take it, oh my God, then I'm hurting my dog. No, it's part of a protest. If you stop, if you hesitate, when she's giving you the cry, she learned to manipulate you by crying. But if you just say, this is what it is, and then you bring it out, then she learned that you are very serious about what you want. Simple as that. See, she's right there laying down. So you guys can sleep like a normal marriage. You know what I mean? All right, so let's do it again. Come. Good. Then when she comes back, so it's not a lot of words, but it's a lot of communication going on here. You don't have to say it, you just have to project it. And after that, you roll over and kiss your wife.
Before they head outside, Caesar puts a special collar on Pasha, which will allow Gala and Bradley to have more control while on the walk.
This collar is special because it stays all the way in the top and you don't have to rearrange yourself over and over. The collar will stay in that position and that gives you access to control the dog from the most sensitive part of the neck. So first you control here. I show her the whole process of opening door, how you start, the position of the leash, to create how you want the walk to look like. Even though you had a bad experience yesterday, doesn't mean it's going to happen today. There we go. See, this is the normal thing. This is no different from a horse that that buckles for the first time. I always like to show, okay, this is body language, this is the position, this is having conversation at the same time controlling dog. So we're keeping her moving forward, right? So if we pay attention to it, and then we are going to make her become powerful from it. And after she saw what I did, I passed the leash to Gala. You remember, stay in the soldier state of mind. I needed to empower the person who feels less powerful. Do not give yourself permission to be nervous, fearful, or tense. Keep your arm relaxed, that's right. Once Gala was really good with Pasha, I gave her another challenge, which is walking 2 dogs at once, and that makes her a pack leader. Not just a dog walker, a pack leader. Pack leader tells them how long do they walk. So you right now are setting the pace. And then, of course, Miss Pasha made a decision to throw a temper tantrum. There we go, there we go.
It's not easy.
Yeah, it's not, no. There we go, let me see. Let me see. Let me have it. There we go. There we go. We want this. She threw herself on the ground, she started, screaming, she started holding the leash. The dog is protesting, all right? So what do you do when a dog is protesting? You keep moving. Now, if you give in to it, you make them powerful. Gala saw that the dog protested for 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and after that, the dog went into a calm, submissive state. That was really good for her. The more she fights, and the more you don't give in to it, the more successful you become. Go for it. I want you to do it without me.
Next, Caesar wants to see if Gala can control Pasha when a stranger runs by.
Right there, correct. You have to correct. At the moment she's seen the guy, you have to correct the brain. You have to learn to correct the dog so he can get a consequence every time he does something that you don't agree with. Right there. So up or to the side. Both of them is to create instability in the mind. Right there. You have to bring it back to the position that you want her to be in. Then we encounter biggest obstacle. We were looking for this obstacle. So just go over here. Australian Shepherd, 10-year-old. A father, a daughter. Perfect, because she goes after kids and dogs. So we have 2 targets to work with. I'll hold it for you. She started acting like a crocodile and, start trying to lunge at the other dog and just totally become blind just because the existence of another dog passing by.
Sit down now.
Your assertive energy has to intensify to match her aggressive energy and not to become nervous, fearful, tense. Right there. Right there.
Seizing on the moment, Caesar comes up with another idea that could help Pasha.
I asked the owner of the Australian Shepherd if he can please let me walk his dog and Pasha, because it's easier to control when we actually make them walk side by side without eye contact. Creating a pack is a key to create harmony. Because these dogs normally they see face to face, that makes them enemies, so to speak. But when they learn to walk side by side, they become buddies during the walk. I know, right? A walk. Who would have thought that a dog can actually become normal just walking? Then we have another guy here who is off leash. Oh, there you go. Stay focused, lady. Stay focused, you two. Over here. Don't believe that you're not going to be able to do it and then you make that happen. So you getting it? Good. We're going to stop here. I'm going to show you how to allow each other to smell because that's what they really want. There we go. Right there. Take, relax. Doesn't want. Keep it that way. And then my girl here, that's all. I just want her to smell. See, this is submissive mind. That's why I'm allowing her to smell her. She doesn't want to harm her. She doesn't want to hurt her. She's just curious about her scent. That's why we're making the dominant one be smelled first. That makes them submissive. There we go. Are you getting it? You see how the walk is so meaningful for them? And how the walk can create a friendship? Right? But who was in control?
You were.
Yes. Have you ever seen this before?
No.
So that's a good step.
It's a huge step.
Right? Pasha did absolutely great. She relaxed, she lay down, she rolled over. She was totally comfortable with the Australian Shepherd. It's your turn. So try to hold with one hand, my friend. Yes, that hand right there. Because the other hand you're going to use to hold your wife's hands. There you go. This is what I want to see. Doesn't it feel good? I mean, now the whole pack is walking. Bradley did great. You know, and the guy that I was seeing at the couch, that's not who you're being right now. You're being a different energy guy. You're in control.
As for Pasha's leg humping, Caesar assures Bradley and Gala that keeping their dog's dominance in check will help control that embarrassing behavior, as well as her aggression towards the neighbors.
It really gave us some confidence to walk, to feel relaxed, not to be in fear that something was going to happen, to know that we were in control on the walk.
Right now, we are asking you to be in control, and we're making it happen.
It's happening.
It's happening. You see what I'm saying?
You cannot leave now.
You know what? Your body language is really good from here. Your arms are relaxed. Your shoulders are in place.
Caesar did a great job.
He did something we never expect can be done.
It was amazing.
You just change. You see the dog transformer from
right in front of you.
You're doing really, really good. So keep it that way. I hope that she remembers this day for the rest of her life. This is a day where she became the pack leader of her two dogs that she loves very much. She was just doing it. That's the whole point. Just do it. Just go and do it. Very good, Pasha.
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 This man saved your life.
Well, it's up to them now, Pasha, okay? I did my part, and she did her part, as you saw.
I think we learned today, you know, the right way to do it.
And we're gonna do this.
We are gonna do it.
All right, girl. You can do this. My friend, you impressed me. I'm very happy. Very, very happy. All right, girl. See? Right there. Relax.
Once upon a time, a man named Armin lived alone. Though his life was peaceful, he had an empty home. Lonely nights he spent dreaming of a child and wife. But till that dream came true, a chow mix named Cosmo filled his life.
I got Cosmo 5 years ago. I picked him up at the Humane Society. He was 2 months old. Cosmo was almost 4 years old when I met Victoria.
I met Armin actually on New Year's Eve.
That was all very quick. I proposed within a month. We got married within 2 months.
Though Armin and Victoria found their wedded bliss, something about Cosmo turned dangerously amiss.
Armin's schedule changed. He was working on the house. He was working on his training for cycling and everything else. So less and less time was given to Cosmo.
And I think that started triggering him with aggression towards other dogs.
Stop it.
Cosmo has always been very high energy. My dog Boo is very medium energy, and so before I married Armin, I had 2 birds, 2 cats, and Boo. And, the cats didn't try to eat the birds, and the dog didn't try to eat the cats, and we all just kind of got along, and everything was fine. And Cosmo's kind of, mixing it all up a little.
In 2 weeks, this little family will gain yet a new addition. Will home be safe for baby with Cosmo's hostile disposition?
I don't know if the aggression of Cosmo has anything to do with the pregnancy, because it's hard to tell. I don't know if Victoria has changed in any sense. Her vibes around the dog of being more protective. I don't know, and I hope that Caesar can help us with introducing the baby so that they accept the baby as the alpha, and the dogs are pretty much the followers.
All right. So how can I help you guys? See, you're pregnant, so I want to talk to you.
We're expecting our first child.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And our dog Cosmo here has started just recently being very aggressive with other dogs and people, surprisingly. It's just escalating at this point, and I'm worried about bringing a child into this house with this, and he's just not consistent. And on the walks, he's a terror.
As soon as he sees another dog, he's changing his walk. He's like walking towards a prey. Come.
He's like a
you know,
lion,
he's putting his head down exactly, and like.
And what do you do there?
More robotic.
What do you do when he switch? In what state of mind are you at that moment?
I am actually in a calm state. Because I have my own thoughts.
I don't think so.
All right. See, this is where you don't hide.
Well, after a while, I even get. I don't want to say aggressive. I wouldn't hurt my dog, but I'm getting frustrated.
All right.
Frustrated that I start yanking him a little bit harder because he's just like, why can't you listen to me? Kind of thing.
So I want to create activities where you become more relaxed, where you learn to react instead of think so much. I went through the whole pregnancy twice, so I have experience, when my wife will worry, what's going to happen when the kids are around the pit bulls, around the Rottweilers. So worry means weak energy.
So your kids would feel it, and that would pass on.
Pass on.
So the dog's feeling that.
If my wife will be carrying the kids, my kids will become that energy.
Yeah.
Overanalyzing thing, it only makes you more concerned, more worry, more, it's all about the future.
Sure.
You don't really own the future. You know what I mean? What you own is the now.
Okay.
That's the reality.
I will work on that.
And one thing about animals, they don't care when they're going to die or how it's going to happen, how the future is going to look like. They just live in the now. So exercise discipline allows you to live in the now. So now I'm going to introduce myself a pack leader, okay, with Cosmo. The most important thing for me is the dogs have to be balanced before the baby comes into the house. Otherwise, we're not going to have a great relationship among each other.
First, Caesar establishes his role as pack leader by taking Cosmo on a walk. Since Cosmo responds well to the walk, Caesar ups the ante by asking a pregnant team member to walk by with Coco, a calm, submissive Chihuahua from Caesar's pack.
On this side. Normally his brain likes to behave like this, and right now somebody just blocked the brain, and the brain have to go through, how do I behave now? Bring him back, bring him back. See, no tension on the leash is very important. When a dog is doing an exercise and you see humans just holding the leash like this and ready and ready to do the reaction, that energy is traveling to the leash. Come on, come on. That's right. That's what they're supposed to do. He is finally learning how to meet a dog the way normal dogs meet dogs. Okay, now we're going to go to the owners and see if the owners can practice this behavior.
Caesar begins with Victoria. He wants her to experience the feelings of a positive walk with Cosmo.
All right, don't let him pass. Just stay in the moment, don't worry about it. This is a day that you don't worry about it. You're not allowed to worry. That's right.
Once she lets go of her tension, Victoria walks Cosmo like a pro.
This is a miracle. Like I said, I don't believe in miracles, but that's it right there.
But are you
that's
afraid right now?
No.
No. It's never too late to learn to be around dominant dogs. It's never too late to make a dominant dog calm, submissive. I'm pretty sure Victoria realized that that's possible. There's a lot of power behind pregnant women, but if fears overpowers them, there's no power in anybody.
The source of the problem becomes apparent when Caesar asks Armin to handle Cosmo while another dog passes by.
He's getting ready for it.
Of course he's getting ready for it. Because, yeah. Okay, so, Victoria, what do you think he's doing wrong?
I think he's too forceful with him.
Tense.
Yeah.
Too tense.
Okay.
Come on. Relax. One thing you have to understand is, yes, you are getting tense. Yes, you are getting frustrated. Yes, you get angry. Nothing wrong with it. What is wrong is when you don't want to acknowledge this is who you're being, because you're pretending, I'm not angry. I'm not frustrated. Now you're going to see me, okay? Now, I want you to stay right there so you can see. All right? I'm going to be your role model. This is good.
Wow, I'm impressed.
So now, if you rewind the tape.
No.
How were you being at that moment?
I was tense because I just don't want him to do the negative things, so I was feeding him that, yeah.
The whole point of this exercise, forget about Cosmo.
Yeah.
It's you. Feeling free and understanding that's what you're being.
Okay.
He was in a little denial because, you know, he didn't want to see his dog aggressive. He didn't want to see his dog being the bad one in the family, being the black sheep in the family. But the great thing about Cosmo is that he can actually help Armit to get rid of frustration, tension, and anger. Now, if he would have done what he normally does with you, I would address it, send him to what I want him to be, and then move on from there. You with me?
Well, thank you very much.
Okay.
I mean, it was very informative,
Yes,
very helpful.
great. Feeling good?
Absolutely.
Yes.
For mom and dad-to-be, 2 weeks fly quickly past. Then into their household, baby Lorelei arrives at last. As for Cosmo and Boo, they've been staying with friends. Until Caesar returns, this tale won't come to an end.
So excited for you guys.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. How the dogs are coming along?
No, I think we're ready to be leaders. I mean, ever since we started working with them, they've become the followers, and I think they're ready to submit.
I'm glad. I'm with you, too. So if both of you guys behave as pack leader, she becomes automatically pack leader because it's a program in their brain that lets them know, today we have a new member in the pack. And she becomes the new pack leader in the house. Okay, so this is it. You're just going in. Just walk in as you own your
This is my
your kingdom.
house.
That's
this
it.
Is it. Yeah, okay.
So the baby is here, and if one of them want to come too close, you have to make them back away. They don't
Okay.
come to you.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
They have to wait until you make the decision for them to approach baby. Okay? All right.
do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. I'm more excited.
I'm thrilled.
You know, babies create the greatest boost for parents. And this to parents, Victoria and Armit are really becoming the type of pack leader they should be for their dogs. And the best thing about it is the baby is going to understand leadership from right now. Today was her first class of becoming pack leader. We want for them to, every time they see you with the baby, to go to the highest level of being gentle around.
Okay.
So they go, that's excitement. There we go. See it? So the more, yeah. So the more you create the boundaries, the more they learn to do it from here. There we go. See that? That's distance, not as much as I would like. A little bit more distance. So you can create a bigger circle
Okay.
just for them to come in from over here. And
Right.
eventually they're going to lower the head. There, that's good. Walk in. That's right. That's what dominant ones do. They walk in. The dogs could not be one level of excitement around Lorelei. Not one. From 0 to 10, not one. 0. 0 means calm, submissive state around her. This is what we want. This is ideal. What is this thing in your arms? So one of the other things that we can do is that we can, after you're finished with one of her clothes, you can put her in different places without them seeing you put it in the floor or in the couch.
Okay.
If they go and grab it and play with them, that's not good. Or if they go grab it and then they pee on them, that's not good. Because the brain is not yet conditioned to respect that scent. The whole point is they can't touch anything that has belonged to baby. You see it?
Yeah.
Because that gives access to the baby to have respect from them.
Are they allowed to get close and smell that piece of clothing and to then walk away?
No,
Not even
not
smell
for the
it?
next 2 weeks.
Okay, so then
They
not
can
even...
smell from far away. They don't have to get really near them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
See, what we want to create is rules, boundaries, limitations for her. That she has the authority to create that because her scent tells the brain what to do.
Like a bubble around her.
Like a bubble around her.
Okay.
And well, you know, the energy you guys are projecting is incredible. It's great. From the energy that I met you guys, a whole different energy, you know,
Yeah.
more in
Thanks.
control,
Yeah.
more in the now,
More relaxed.
more relaxed. What we want is eventually, if the baby cries or whatever, they stay by the crate and telling you, you know, or they go to where you are and bring you back.
Yeah.
Or they
That's how
stay
they
in their
assist
bed.
you.
That's the
Baby's
idea.
crying.
Yeah, they assist you. But if you keep the mind submissive, that's what's going to happen. But if you get the mind excited, they're going to try to help you on their own.
Yeah.
And that's when they hurt the baby.
That's the bad thing, yes.
Yeah, because they're going to do the paw, they're going to, try to carry
Carry
it somewhere. He says, no, that's not how we do. So the dogs have to learn that the scent of Lorelei means calm, submissive state of mind for them.
So this is the baby's room?
This is off limits right here for dogs in the meantime.
That was easy. No.
Oh my God, look at those little legs.
Sorry.
Are they trying to come in? Obviously, they're not aware of the noise she's making. There she is, all awake.
All awake.
Do you want to hold her?
Can I?
Of course you
I
can.
never held a little girl. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, little girl. This is so beautiful. So Lorelei today became the youngest pack leader on the planet. So I see you in 2 weeks so we can do more exercise. You know, in the meantime, you have some homework to do.
Yeah.
Caesar leaves the new family with homework galore. Teach the dogs their new boundaries outside the baby's door. In 2 weeks, he returns for more advanced lessons, this time bringing Lorelei into their dogs' walking sessions.
How are you? How are you guys? Nice
Welcome
to
back.
see you. Thank you. She's huge already. Look at her. Overwhelmed. Overwhelmed.
Just kidding.
Hey, so how things are going?
Great, yeah.
Yeah?
Great, yeah.
You feeling good?
Yeah.
I mean,
like I said, it's more harmonious. It just seems like everything is, they're a little more mellow around her, and they play, but they still kind of stay away.
that's right.
Both have really given her the space. I mean, they're really like obeying that she is the leader or the co-leader with us,
Yes.
obviously. And sometimes I actually think that Cosmo, especially when they were up in the bedroom, that he keeps the boundary even more so than Boo. But they're both very good now.
We're still dealing with that concept.
Yeah. He's still competitive.
My
with
dog is
dogs.
better than your dog. Yeah.
No, I didn't mean it that
Oh,
way.
my dog, that's better.
We had this conversation last night too. I'm like, why is it an issue? Why isn't it just
Yeah.
dogs? Let's treat them like dogs.
That's right. That's right. Just let it go.
Today, Caesar intends to teach the family how to walk as a pack.
like in the womb.
Very late. But you really lost the weight, huh?
Yes.
Caesar brings 2 members of his own pack to assist. He believes that keeping the stroller in front of the walk establishes the baby as a pack leader.
It's everything.
Okay, I think we're ready.
Huh?
And that's the way it should be.
That's how I like it, yeah.
See, this is very important. This is the whole distance about it. We're using the stroller as the main pack leader here. And so when the stroller is in his presence, his demeanor totally changes even more.
Exactly. He's not even next to him. He's like behind him, and that's what's great too.
Yeah, usually he would like try to sneak up on me.
Now they seem very respectful of her. They'll play, but they'll kind of play away from her, and it's nice. It gives me a little more sense of harmony that I was kind of worried didn't exist before.
From bachelor to father, Armin's happy at last. His troubles with Cosmo are far in the past. Dogs, humans, and baby all working together to make this happy ending stay happy forever.
I got the phone call Christmas Day from a friend of a friend, and she said that there was a 6-month-old Shar-Pei that needed a good home, and would I be interested? And I said, absolutely. So it was like a Christmas present. I saw her, and it was love at first sight. She was so beautiful, and swept her off and took her home.
She was so cute. She was totally wrinkly. We took her in, and she loved her new home. She's a wonderful dog, and she's so sweet with my dog, which I have a Maltese.
Linda Maglia and her dog shared only happy days. That is until Contessa formed an addiction.
When she was about 8 months old, she started showing signs of aggression watching the television whenever an animal would come on. The Dog Whisperer is one of our favorite shows, and we virtually can't watch The Dog Whisperer because Contessa goes crazy.
She just goes nuts.
Jumping at the wall, scratching the wall, lunging at the TV, growling, crying, and spinning around. We're just fed up with it. I mean, we just don't know what to do about it. I'm afraid it could build up into something else and manifest into a worse behavior. I'd like to stop that before it would go to that point. We need to get her under control so we can watch The Dog Whisperer again.
Linda puts in a call to her dog's new American Idol. Dog behavior expert Cesar Millan.
Let's do it. Cesar Millan. They develop obsession living with human limits. And that's but just tell her to turn off the TV, that's all. It's by demanding behavior. How? My show. I'll be right there. Stay. Tell me how everything finished, okay?
Cesar is often called in to help dogs get over all kinds of obsessions. But to solve Contessa's quirky behavior, will he need to think outside the box?
Contessa has problems watching television. She goes crazy. She jumps on the wall, starts scratching it. She lunges at the other dog, Woodward. And we don't know how to stop it.
And that's the only problem you have with her? In any other area of her life?
She's very independent. She doesn't really listen. I haven't been able to dominate her. She dominates me.
Okay.
She's been like that from the very beginning.
Powerful breeds do have tendency to take over right away, especially when they're in front of somebody who is not trying to be in charge. Power means dominance.
Right.
But you chose to take, consciously, unconsciously, a follower position. It's important to a dog that you become their pack leader from day one.
Yes.
So obviously, whoever was behind that human or that dog was not really good creating rules, boundaries, limitations.
I'm so afraid of doing the wrong thing, doing corrections incorrectly that are going to confuse her even more so.
That's true.
So we basically haven't done anything. We just kind of work around it and
Not watch TV.
not watch TV, or we can't watch anything with dogs.
So you cater to her.
Yeah. She's a really good dog. It's just this TV thing. If we could figure that out, we'd be so happy.
All right, but you know we're going to figure you out.
Okay.
All right, so don't keep putting that on her. So let me see you in action.
In less than 60 minutes, Cesar is visiting Linda's West Wing.
If you go into that area where you're having problems without a plan, the dog is going to sense that you don't know what you're doing. So once we went into the TV room area, I immediately sensed that she was getting excited with the TV off. If she goes into a little bit of the state of mind, like excitement, anxiety, tension, that alertness, I'm going to start working on it right away. Do not wait until the mind escalates to a higher level. So from that point on, she realized that I'm there to take over. That simple touch, which you see me doing many, many times, is just to snap the brain out of it right away.
All right, let me turn it on.
Although Cesar risks losing an avid fan, he lays down a new law and order.
Energy travels, and animals will pick up on energy more than they pick up on what you're saying verbally.
But Contessa demonstrates that she has more will than grace. Her interest in Cesar's show borders on obsession.
Bike, a skateboard, anything like that with the body. Just crazy.
Now, that was a harder consequence because she actually
Right.
Right? So the higher they go to a place, the more dominant they become. In their natural habitat, they go to the highest place to look everybody down.
Okay.
And that makes it more powerful. Now, if she comes here to relax, go for it.
Yeah.
But she didn't come here to relax. She came here to get excited.
Yeah. Right.
So this becomes a source of excitement and dominance.
On this episode of The Dog Whisperer.
She has never walked.
See? There's no more physical touch anymore. So slowly we are telling her, okay, look, you can be right here with us, but don't go that far. Stay there.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
But I've never seen her do this with the dogs.
Right.
I can't believe
I knew you'd be able to, but I just didn't know how you were going to do it. I didn't think he'd be able to do it so quickly. I had confidence in him, but I didn't think it would be so easy for him and so quick.
Okay, so this is your time to do it.
Now it's Linda's turn to prove she's no longer a desperate housewife, but Contessa's new commander-in-chief.
Do not attempt these techniques yourself without consulting a professional.
She's not coming in.
Don't feel bad about this, okay?
Okay.
This behavior can happen.
I just don't want to break
her spirit,
or make her feel bad or rejected.
One of the first things that she needed to remove away from herself is the concept of her hurting the spirit, which is not what you do. Like you say, you have had bad experiences setting rules, boundaries, limitations with your old dogs. So now I'm asking you to do rules, boundaries, limitations, which is an uncomfortable thing, you know, for a lot of people, because they only like to share that emotional side. It's the easiest thing to do. And in a way, it's a little lazy from your part. I'm not saying to stop giving affection. I'm just saying prioritize things. Right now, you're prioritizing yourself. You're not prioritizing the dog, even though that's what you think.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to be a spectator over here.
Performing basically expressing any emotion, happy, sad, nervous, scared.
This is not neurological, this is psychological. This is a dog that is desperate for help. Good. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
I'd never had done that before, and it worked. And I'm going to continue doing that and practicing that technique.
What Linda learned today is how simple is communication with animals. This is beautiful. She can share love the same way she can share dominance. Look at this.
It's
Setup is eating.
She's eating now. I give affection to this. Yes.
It's such a pleasure to watch her and see how calm she can be. I can do it. I can be in charge. It's not hurting the dog's feelings. It's what she wants. And I can see she's happier now.
Contessa is going to be a happier dog when she has a pack leader in front of her. And you can watch my show anytime you want. You just have to have manners. Give me my reward. Thank you so much. I hope that all people that watch my show get as excited as Contessa without destroying the house.
Caesar recommends that all dogs and their humans watch The Dog Whisperer responsibly.
Dogs don't know your name, and they don't really care about how much money you make. Who you are is the energy you share every day and the activities you do with them. Posh is now getting daily walks, and he's staying calm on the leash. Victoria and Armand are happy to report that Lorelei is still a pack leader because both dogs walk behind her stroller. Contessa's still watching my show, The Dog Whisperer. And Linda is now being able to control Contessa at any time with a quick correction. Remember, if you stay calm and assertive, you can earn your dog trust and respect. Right. I love you too.